The morning sun floods the kitchen as Gloria stirs a pot, a domestic tableau interrupted by Dora's digital distraction. Gloria's maternal decree cuts through the morning calm. Dora, get off your phone. I swear, if I see you on that thing one more time before breakfast, I'm taking away your screen time for the whole week. Joe Jr.'s clandestine desire for a meat pie is voiced in a mumbled plea. Just one bite. Gloria's sharp rebuke halts Joe Jr.'s culinary heist. Joe Jr., put that pie down. You know you're supposed to wait until after church. Pastor Joe's jovial announcement sets the family in motion. All right, everybody, rise and shine. We're leaving for church in 30 minutes. Let's get a move on. Gloria challenges Pastor Joe, questioning the time constraints with a touch of sarcasm. 30 minutes? Joe, honey, that doesn't even give me enough time to find all my earrings, let alone get presentable enough to sit in the front row and listen to your sermons. Dora battles her eyeliner, brow furrowed in intense concentration amidst the whirlwind of chaotic energy. Joe Jr. polishes his sneakers, a picture of nervous anticipation. Oscar, a whirlwind of chaotic energy, sports mismatched socks and a bright red Spider-Man cape. Pastor Joe eyes Oscar skeptically, questioning, Oscar, are you sure that's appropriate attire for the occasion? Gloria's voice cuts through the chaos. Joe, where are the car keys? We need to leave now, Joe Jr. confesses sheepishly. About that, I might have lost them this week. Oscar triumphantly declares, I put them in the toilet. I was baptizing them. Inside the cramped car, Gloria's frustration is palpable as she grips the steering wheel. Dora, oblivious, primps in the rearview mirror, retouching her flawless facade. Joe Jr. chomps noisily on snacks, his lack of consideration adding to the rising tension. Oscar, wedged between them, hums, Jesus Loves Me, a thin veil over the simmering chaos. Pastor Joe, drenched in sweat, nervously states, We are running a bit behind schedule, Gloria retorts sarcastically. Can we please get some AC in here before we all start smelling like offering baskets? In the cluttered office, Pastor Joe collapses onto the couch, overwhelmed by the day's events. Gloria stands defiantly, a smirk playing on her lips as she retorts, Well, you were talking about the stubborn woman in Proverbs. What did you expect? Dora leans against the doorframe, her knowing look adding fuel to the fire as she observes. The congregation certainly seemed to enjoy it. Joe Jr. squirms under the scrutiny, lamenting, And did you have to compare me to Jonah? Again, Pastor Joe theatrically commands the pulpit, his gestures as grand as his voice. Gloria, seated in the front pew, subtly mocks the sermon with a barely noticeable eye roll. Dora's fingers dance across her phone, her